All right, guys, we are back in the garage with another tool review video, and today we're going to talk about one of the best starter mechanic toolkits that you can currently get on the market. I told you guys I wanted to do these weekly toolbox and tool review videos, and to be honest, I've been kind of slacking on them, so my bad on that. We have a lot of content planned for this. I just need more time to make these videos. But in the first video, we did a full toolbox tour. So if you want to see that, go check that out. And then the second video, we went over my new Yes Welder MP200 Pro. And this thing has been awesome so far. So really nice welder. If you want one for yourself, go check out that video and you can use my link and my code to save a little money. But today we're going to go over just a really great starter, budget-friendly mechanics toolkit that comes with everything you'll need to get started working on cars or working on your projects. And that is the Quinn Master Technician 428 piece from Harbor Freight. This kit is awesome. That's the kit that I currently use right now. There's a lot of things I love about the kit, and there's also a few things I don't like about the kit. So we're gonna go over all of that in this video. But to start off, let's just go over everything it comes with. So in the socket drawer, it comes with all of these chrome sockets. The impact sockets do not come in the kit. Those are all Icon and some Vevor stuff. But all the chrome stuff you see comes in the kit, and that stuff over there. But starting over here, I have metric and then standard separated like that. The metric sockets are all blue and the standard are red. It comes with 1/2" deep well 6-point sockets and then some 6-point standard well sockets. Same thing with 3/8. And then it comes with some 1/2" 12-point and 3/8 12-point. And then all of your 1/4" stuff right here. That's pretty much standard for both metric and standard. But as you can see, we have a few skips, which is my first complaint with this kit is the amount of skips that it has. There's a lot of random skips. I wish it would fill all this row, but I will say it does come with pretty much all the sockets you need. And if you're missing this one, I think it comes with a 12-point one, or you have the 3/8 size. So it does make up for it. You're not left hanging with like no size, but it would be nice if it didn't have skips. Which, to my understanding, if you buy the individual socket kits from Quinn, they do come with all the sockets, but then you're gonna be way over the price of this kit in general. And honestly, you probably won't need all those sockets if you're starting out, but there are a few instances where I've ran into that and I wish I had all the sockets. And just kind of a cosmetic thing too. I don't like seeing the skips. I heard you can buy individual sockets from Gear Wrench, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Apparently they're the exact same socket. I have not confirmed that. So someone in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong. As far as the socket quality goes, I mean, these things have been fantastic. I've definitely thrown them on the impact probably too many times and they have not shattered or left me hanging. I've not rounded any off. I mean, I've put these things through the test for sure. They definitely can handle some abuse. As you can see, my 10mm definitely has some scratches on it and some wear and tear. So they've been really solid to me. No issues at all with the sockets. Over here, we have just a random assortment of things. We have all of the flatheads and Phillips and Torx and Allens. All the stuff comes in the kit, which is super nice. And then it comes with some spark plug sockets. I think it came with this exhaust socket. Actually, no, it didn't. That's a Pittsburgh. I think it came with something as far as exhaust. I don't remember. It did come with this, which I don't use. I'm not really sure what that's for. Someone can let me know down in the comments. And then it did come with all this stuff, not these, but it came with these 1/4" to like 1/4 to 3/8 to 1/2" adapters, and then the 1/4 to 3/8 adapter, 3/8 to 1/4, all these adapters, and then all of these bits as well for your drill bits. So the kit comes with a lot of useful different things. You can throw all those on a ratchet and they work good. Never had any issues with them. I use these Allens quite a bit and they have not rounded off or anything. So far, this kit's been great the last 1.5 years that I've had it. No issues with it or complaints as far as like quality of things. And then they also come with some extensions, a bunch of random assortment of extensions. It comes with this really long one, which is nice. And then it comes with a bunch of random assortment of this extensions. It does come with the swivel style, which is kind of nice. I don't use them very often, but it is nice to have. But as you see, I don't have any of the ratchets right here, and that's because I don't use them, which is gonna lead into my next complaint, is the ratchets. I think they definitely could have done a lot better on the ratchets. I have them in my travel kit because I don't really use them that often, but there's a really standard ratchet. My biggest complaint with them is the 1/2". Like, who uses a 1/2" ratchet this short? I mean, I use a 1/2" on like wheels and stuff, and I just want a longer ratchet than this. So I just find myself never using it. The 3/8 is all right. It's not bad. It's kind of small as well, but it works good. So in my opinion, the ratchets could have been better. It'd have been nice if they included the comfort grip, which is this style. I think these would be a great ratchet to throw in that kit. I really like this ratchet, so they should definitely throw these in there. I saw the updated one does have this style of ratchet in there, just not the comfort grip. So that's the one that I would get. So that's really nice. They do offer the old kit, the one that I have, for a little cheaper. So if you want to save some money and get better ratchets, that's probably the route that I would go, because truthfully, you can't beat some Icon ratchets. I mean, there's a lot better than the Quinn stuff, in my opinion. And moving on, it comes with a ton of different wrenches, which is really nice. All the way up to a 22 mil on the metric side, and then a 15/16 on the standard size. So pretty solid size, different ratchets, lots of variability. It goes from a 22 all the way down to, let's see, a 5.5, which is actually really solid and no skips between them. So that's super nice. And one really nice thing, they do include some ratcheting wrenches, which are really handy. If you don't have some ratcheting wrenches, you need some. Although I will say one complaint with these is the ratcheting is like kind of long. That makes sense. Like the distance between the teeth is kind of a long throw. Like sometimes I'll be deep in the engine bay and I'll have just a little bit of movement to go and it won't reach the next tooth. So it's kind of like pointless to have a ratchet, but that's only happened like one time to me. So just a minor complaint. It's really nice that they include them. Ratchet wrenches are the way to go for sure. I feel like I'd never use standard wrenches unless I'm really torquing on something. They did not include the angle wrenches. These are all Icon. And same as the stubbies, these are Icon as well. Did not include these are Icon. They do include like all the wrenches you would need to get started and then continue forward from there. Moving on, let's go back to my travel kit because I have a lot of this stuff in here, but they provide a large assortment of different screwdrivers ranging in sizes between flatheads and Phillips. So that's really nice. I mean, and actually really solid screwdrivers. I like the handle on them. And I have used these as pry bars, like beat this in with the hammer, and it has not had any issue. So no complaints with their screwdrivers. I think they're solid. And it also came with some Allens, which I have down here. So kind of nice, they include a whole bunch of Allens. We have longer ones and shorter ones between metric and standard. So all the Allens you would need. And then the last thing that the kit comes with that I don't really use very often, but I have in this drawer in case I need it, is this random assortment of like little bits. I feel like it comes with a lot of these that you just don't really need because it came with a whole bunch in that top drawer like I showed you. But it comes with all of these and a little ratchet right here. This little guy, it has a 5/16 and a 1/4 inch. And it has a little ratcheting wrench, so it's pretty nice. You can reverse direction stuff. So pretty cool, but I feel like I never use that. It also came with these little screwdrivers and I think this nut driver right here. So just a bunch of little stuff. And then I 3D printed this little tray just to keep all the stuff in here. Just keeps it nice and organized and in the corner of my drawer. But that is everything that the kit comes with. I'm pretty sure we covered everything. I didn't miss anything. But like I was saying, this is a great starter budget-friendly kit that you can just buy, and it comes with everything you need to get started. If I could change one thing about it, it would definitely be the ratchets. In my opinion, I would pick up the Icon ones like I was saying. If you don't want to spend that much money, grab the Pittsburgh ones. They're fantastic as well for the money. And they do have the same warranty the Icon has. If you break one, you take it in there and you get a new one. I literally just broke this one over the weekend. This is a brand new long-handled flex head 3/8. I just got it over the weekend because I broke the other one. And yes, I did have a cheater bar on it. That's why I broke it. And all it did was bend right here and then broke the screw. So the flex head just like was flopping around and eventually just fell apart. But I had a cheater bar on it and was definitely over torquing it, so I don't blame it for breaking. But these are a huge upgrade over the Quinn ratchets that come in the kit. But that is my opinion on the Quinn Master Technician kit. I think it's the best starter kit that you can get that comes with everything you'll need. And you can get them for a really good deal. I think usually they're $429, and you can pick them up for $329 if you catch them on like a parking lot sale or Black Friday. So for that money, I don't think you can really beat it. The Pittsburgh kits seem nice, but I think the Quinn's just the next level up. So my opinion, the Quinn's the way to go. But let me know what you guys think as far as tool kits. Do I think this is the best option? No, I'd rather buy the individual sockets, but that definitely gets expensive over time. And it is nice just buying a kit and jumping right in, and you can kind of build off it down the road. But that's gonna do it for this week's tool review video. Like I've been saying, I want to start making weekly toolbox and tool review videos. So I'm gonna work on trying to get these out more often, which might mean shorter videos, but that's what we gotta do because I really like making these videos. But in the next video, we gotta work on the second gen because we just blew the turbo on it last weekend doing some pulls. So we're gonna be changing the setup. If you haven't seen this thing on my channel, go check some videos out. It makes pretty decent power. It's a fun truck, and we have a big race coming up with it, and we just blew the turbo on it. So we're gonna be tearing this thing down next video and changing the setup on it and kind of redoing the whole engine bay. So if that interests you, sub to the channel, like, subscribe, all the stuff, click the buttons, comment, whatever, and then This is my Trans Am drag and drive project that we're slowly building. And we just got the block, crank, and cylinder heads back from the machine shop. And we have our rods and pistons in there as well. So lots of content coming with this, but we need to get that thing back on the road and ready for the drag strip. So if you're into diesel trucks or LS cars, drag racing and stuff like that, follow the page. It'll help me out and help the projects get on their feet. And then it doesn't hurt so bad when they break as well. It kind of keeps them on the road. So with that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.